If you're looking to learn guitar, check out Dave Isaac's Guitar Studio on Music Row. Whether you are a beginner or hobbyist to professional songwriter or artist, Dave offers a unique and powerful method of instruction that teaches not just the instrument, but the whole musician. Find out more at NashvilleGuitarGuru.com. From the family grocery hauler to fire-breathing racing engines, the one name you need to know is USA Motor and Machine, located at 51 Cleveland Avenue in Nashville, Tennessee. Give them a call at 615-726-3725 or at usamotorandmachine.com.
Welcome to Music Business Daily, where we bring you the hottest music headlines.
Every day. And today we have Prince just exploding with new guitar parts. We have Justin Bieber having apparently the worst birthday ever. So sad. And we have Demi Lovato making her foot cast an accessory. Beautifully so. And you'll want to know how in case you have a foot cast. So stay tuned.
It's true.
If you want to feel the wind blowing through your hair and see the great city of Nashville at the same time, check out Nashville Scooter Tours. Trekking through the downtown streets to Music Row with Nashville Scooter Tours is safe, eco-friendly, and a whole lot of fun. They use Xenon electric scooters that go 55 miles on a single charge. Find out more by calling 615-290-5563 or book your reservation today at NashvilleScooterTours.com. Bandwidth for today's show is brought to you by SoftLayer.com. We love SoftLayer here at Talkapolis. They are the greatest hosting company ever. They make everything easy. Check out their website at SoftLayer.com. Thanks again for sponsoring the show. Hello, everyone.
Hi, welcome back.
Welcome to Tuesday, March 5th. It's already March.
I know, it's going so fast, and spring is finally getting closer.
We're so excited.
Yes.
We're so excited to bring in spring with some headlines. I'm Kelsey Manning.
I'm JC Stafford.
And we're going to start out with Prince, because there is no better way to start out your day or start out a show than with Prince, because he's everything. But he, proving that he is a diva in the strongest sense, and one of the greatest guitar players. He played on the Jimmy Fallon show, and after he played, he didn't just set his guitar down. No, he just threw it.
He threw it and walked off stage.
Walked off stage.
I mean,
was done.
When Prince brings when he brings it back, I mean, he really throws it down.
He does. He literally throws it down. He's finished. He's done. But he played a song called Bambi, and he also played a song called Screwdriver, and he's been kind of like teasing these here and there, like giving us a little taste of them, but they sound awesome.
I think Screwdriver's a little bit newer than the other one. Kind of has a classic part to it. So
I like that he's still, he's still Prince. He's still going to be theatrical, and he's still going to be himself, no matter how many times he reinvents himself or if he's putting out a new album. You still can expect that he's going to be everything.
Very true.
Very true.
Well, Justin Bieber tweeted that he had the worst birthday on Saturday morning. Word quickly spread that there was a little scuffle outside of a London club he was at because he was trying to sneak in several underage people, but Bieber said the story is just made up. Bieber does not agree. He said, his quote is, "The funny moment when people believe I brought underage people at a club. I love how the club wanted to give the press another reason to why we didn't stay at their club so they wouldn't look bad for me walking in and right back out." I
feel like you shouldn't be having that bad of a birthday. Like, you're Justin Bieber. Why don't you just enjoy the year that you've had?
Turns out that it really wasn't the worst birthday.
The worst ever.
He said he was just mad in the moment, and the comment was due to dummies pushing over his fans and being overly aggressive, but it wasn't the worst birthday because his friends flew across the United States, I guess. Well, across more than that. London, the world.
Wow.
To spend time with him. So, nobody's ever said, "Hey, JC, you want to go to
London?
London
club?
London, Brazil for your birthday, anywhere like that." So
Justin Bieber, I get that maybe you had not a great 19th birthday, but let's be real. You're Justin Bieber. You're having a pretty good life, I want to say.
Yeah, and I get that, and maybe he was sneaking in underage people. His girlfriend, his rumored girlfriend,
alleged girlfriend,
is 17, and
which he's 19. That's not oh my gosh, wow. But still, even so, why don't you just have just a traditional
maybe have an old-fashioned party where you're playing Twister in your basement like I do.
Oh, that sounds delightful.
I know.
Next year's party ideas. You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, if you were wondering, if you were just sitting around thinking about Rihanna's tattoos, which she has 80 million, so that might occupy a lot of your day. She has opened up about why she got her gun tattoo. Now, she has a bunch, but her gun is on her side.
Right side of her torso.
Yeah, and so she got it a few months after she was beaten up by Chris Brown, after that whole debacle happened. And so she got a gun tattoo, and she has come out and said that everybody wanted to know what was happening in her life. They want to know if she was a drug addict, was she an alcoholic, was she a victim? So she said that she got the gun as a sign of strength, that she will never be a victim. So that's why she has a gun on her torso.
Right, and like, I mean, we discussed this earlier. I think there's a lot of other tattoos you could probably get to symbolize strength. But, I mean, she really likes the symbol because she also got a tattoo of a falcon that's kind of in the shape of a gun on her ankle.
She's really into guns.
Really loving it.
We don't know.
That is her strength symbol.
She said she got the falcon because it's a light that shines in the darkness, because falcons don't close their eyes during sleep. She's informing me of so many things via her tattoos. I had no idea.
I like to close my eyes during sleep, though.
Yeah, but
I think
you
it's
could have the falcon to watch over you.
Yeah, that's true.
On your ankle. But, you know, I don't know. Someday I'll probably be famous enough to open up about my gun tattoo.
I really hope so, Kelsey.
I don't have.
You guys, Lady Gaga may not be able to perform due to her hip surgery that she had, and we talked about that a couple weeks ago. But she's still doing a lot of good because she went to a Chicago hospital and visited Kaylee, who's 5 years old.
One of her littlest fans.
Yeah, her little monster, and she suffers from terminal congenital heart disease and Turner syndrome. But Kaylee has been a lifelong fan, and really as long as Gaga's been around.
Seriously.
That's 5 years. She's 5 years old. That's like her whole life.
That's a really long time.
She's always dreamed of meeting her mama monster, her pop idol, and Gaga took some time out to go visit her, which
I think it's cool.
I mean, if you have to, I think you should be doing good anyway. I think she does.
Yeah.
But if you're taking time off and you can't really be performing, why not spend so much of your time with your devoted fans?
And, you know, Gaga's, like, been in her wheelchair, and everyone's been really receptive to that. Her fans are always, like, followed her anywhere and everywhere.
Right.
But I just think it was so cute that they both got to, like, just spend a little time in the hospital together, and it was just really precious. So.
And her mom really appreciated it, and she tweeted about it.
And so, you know, just another reason to like Lady Gaga. If you didn't, or if you do, you're welcome. Yeah. Here's a reason. Well, if you have broken your foot, or any article of your body, you may have had to wear a really ugly cast, but you should never let that stop you from enjoying life.
Or a red carpet.
Or a red carpet, because if you're Demi Lovato, you're going to put studs on your cast, because that is what she did. Yeah. She walked the red carpet, so walked, I wouldn't say hobbled, but walked with her cast at the opening of Topshop in the Grove in Los Angeles on Wednesday, and with her cast, and she studded it to make it look...
She turned an accident into an accessory.
Ooh, that's nice. You should market that.
I mean, maybe we could do our own line and Talkapolis will sell it, and we'll be like, how to stud your cast.
Hey, she is not going to let it get her down. She's going to continue to go out on the town with her studded cast. And if you're going to have to wear a cast, you might as well have it look good.
Yeah, you go, girl.
I would probably wrap mine in, like, the leopard duct tape.
I wonder if her and Gaga are switching, like, ideas of how to make...
How to accessorize?
Yeah, how to accessorize, like, an accident.
I don't know. If you have any ideas, you should let us know. Because
I agree.
If I break something in the near future, it's going to need to be stylish.
100%. I've broken something before, and I was so close to bedazzling it, but I just tore it off.
So close. Last story of the day.
John Mayer says that his relationship with Katy Perry doesn't feel like he's in a celebrity relationship for the first time in his life. Which, I mean, he said, quote, that it just feels really human, which... When are you feeling not human, John Mayer?
That leads me to just draw a lot of conclusions.
I mean, I know that she sings, like, extraterrestrial, but I really do feel like you are humans.
You are humans in a human relationship. As far as we know, you haven't released any other, statements. But yeah, he said basically that for the first time he doesn't feel like he's dating a celebrity, even though he clearly is. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know if that's better on her. I don't know if he's just calmed down.
Well, we know that John Mayer's kind of been a Casanova of a lot of women, and not always saying the most favorable things about them and opening up about details in their relationships. And I think this is the first time he's been a little bit softer, and he's even gasped talking about settling down.
I don't know. He didn't talk for like a year, so maybe that was what he needed. I think we just all needed John Mayer to just take a breather. Don't use your voice. Sure, it's healing, but maybe you just need to have some non-press.
And just think about it in your head before you say it out loud, and he had a lot of thinking time.
Yeah, and become more human. Yeah. So congratulations, because you made it. So congratulations to him and Katy Perry, because a real human relationship, that's all we could ever hope for. For you guys.
Fairy tale, really.
That's a fairy tale when you put it that way. It's human. That's my favorite word of the day. But thank you for sticking with us on this Tuesday. We're already over. I know it's sad, but if you can't wait until tomorrow.
We are on Facebook and Twitter.
Have you guys used that before? Go to facebook.com/Talkapolis. Or find us on Twitter
@Talkapolis. And we even have a free phone app, so you can find us on your Android or iPhone anytime you want.
Download it on your friends' phones, like a little surprise.
But hey, we'll be back tomorrow.
We will. So we'll see you then.
Microcasting for your city. Talkapolis.
If you're looking to learn guitar, check out Dave Isaac's Guitar Studio on Music Row. Whether you are a beginner or hobbyist, to professional songwriter or artist, Dave offers a unique and powerful method of instruction that teaches not just the instrument, but the whole musician. Find out more at NashvilleGuitarGuru.com. From the family grocery hauler to fire-breathing racing engines, the one name you need to know is USA Motor and Machine, located at 51 Cleveland Avenue in Nashville, Tennessee. Give them a call at 615-726-3725 or at usamotorandmachine.com.
Welcome to Music Business Daily, where we bring you the hottest music headlines.
We do, and today we have Brittany Howard from the Alabama Shakes putting out a new single on Jack White's record label, so just a lot of cool points there. We have the unfortunate cancellation of a very important musical cruise. And we also have some rumors surrounding Taylor Swift. Could she be dating a very particular songwriter?
Maybe we'll all date Taylor Swift someday.
Wow. How inspirational. We'll see you in a few. If you want to feel the wind blowing through your hair and see the great city of Nashville at the same time, check out Nashville Scooter Tours. Trekking through the downtown streets to Music Row with Nashville Scooter Tours is safe, eco-friendly, and a whole lot of fun. They use Xenon electric scooters that go 55 miles on a single charge. Find out more by calling 615-290-5563 or book your reservation today at NashvilleScooterTours.com. Bandwidth for today's show is brought to you by SoftLayer.com. We love SoftLayer here at Talkapolis. They are the greatest hosting company ever. They make everything easy. Check out their website at SoftLayer.com. Thanks again for sponsoring the show. Howdy!
Welcome back. It is Wednesday. I'm JC Stafford.
And I'm Kelsey Manning. And today we are going to talk about the most important moments in music.
I'm excited. Let's jump right in.
Let's jump in.
Yeah. Alabama Shakes Brittany Howard has partnered with Ruby and Monfu for a new single on Jack White's Third Man Records.
That's just a lot of people I like.
Yep, and it's coming out on March 12th,
Yes.
which I'm super excited about because I think they're all really unique and they have a great sound and everybody's going to be really excited like we are.
Exactly. And it's going to be on vinyl and it's going to be like really pretty. Like the thing about Third Man is when they do something, they do it like all the way. They're like, we're not only going to press it to vinyl, we're going to put people that are really talented. They're going to cover some like really old, really cool songs, like by Rodriguez and Memphis Minnie, and they're going to be like blue vinyl and they're going to be like limited edition. So if any of that rings a bell for you, you should probably go order it at the Third Man website because they're taking pre-orders and I don't know how many are going to be filled up. So
Probably
you need to
all
get
of
on
them.
it.
Probably won't be able to get
We're
it
going to
for
buy
months.
8 million copies and just wallpaper this place with them because why not?
That's a great idea, Kelsey. I'm so glad we're doing
Crafty.
that.
Crafty. Well, Pinterest for days. Well, RZA is filing a lawsuit after sampling infringement accusations. So RZA is of the Wu-Tang Clan, if you are not familiar. But he basically said that he lost income over this. He's unhappy because Island Def Jam, which is a label, they were withholding over $50,000 in royalties based on allegations that his 2010 song with Kanye West, Dark Fantasy, contains uncleared recordings from another entertainment company called Techu Entertainment. And so he's just been like struggling to get all of the money from that because he feels like, hey, that's my $50K and I never got it because you gave me some money, but then you're like, we're not really sure if these are cleared yet, so we're just going to hold on to this.
It's kind of like, it's a really interesting story because it's really hard to understand it when you're reading it because there's a lot of like, he said, she said, it's mine, it's yours.
Exactly.
You did a really great job of explaining it.
Thank you.
But he's not the only artist that's faced this predicament.
Right.
It's like Jay-Z, a lot of
people that clear, they don't always get their singles cleared for a rap release. And so it's kind of like you don't ever own the single. And so that money is supposed to go to someone, but people just kind of get in like a snafu. I mean, it's been since 2010, but I like that he's just sticking to his guns and he's like, nope, that's my $50K. I need that. I'm RZA.
I mean, I'd want it.
I would want it.
That's great rent money. Just pocket money.
Just pocket money to carry around with you as part of the Wu-Tang Clan. You already have that going for you. But someone who's not a member of the Wu-Tang Clan, surprisingly, Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift's not.
She's not.
Supposedly, maybe, just maybe dating Ed Sheeran they just sparked some dating rumors.
Sparked.
And I don't see
know.
it. I don't see it. I think that he spent some time at a hotel of hers and then like until kind of late. And then walked out. But like sometimes people hang out and play Monopoly or Candyland or Scrabble together. And
maybe he was just ordering a bunch of room service.
Or
maybe he needed a nap.
They had pizza and they
were watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Right.
You don't know.
Maybe he just had a few too many beers, and it's responsible to not drink and drive.
It is responsible. But according to the media, they could be dating. But I feel like, maybe she set herself up for this. I don't want to put Taylor as the victim. But I feel like anytime she's even seen, like, breathing near a guy, it's like they're dating. They are dating.
That's true.
You got it here first. She's going to write 8 songs about it.
Okay, but then to the other side of the coin, he also got a red tattoo. It says red, like the word red, on his arm last year, which is the name of her, as you guys know, her album.
Because they've wrote together.
He was on her album with one of her songs, and they're touring together from March 13th to September 21st this year. So
that's a long time.
I guess if there's something really going on, it'll be confirmed. But
maybe they're just
you guys,
best friends.
It doesn't. I don't know. You know how you can kind of see when somebody looks like they're together. Mm-hmm. It just doesn't look like they're together.
Not yet. But
maybe
we're gonna deny it here. But just know that could be a story you hear about sometime soon. So you should just stick to your guns, whichever way you feel about Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran, or don't. Maybe you don't care about them at all. Maybe you care about Record Store Day, because I do. Because I am stoked. It is April 20th, 2013. If you're not familiar with Record Store Day, basically what it is a day when you go to the record store, but they put out all these like really cool limited releases. All these different artists will kind of sign up for it and they'll press stuff. And so it's sort of a way to remind everyone, hey, local record stores exist, go out and support them, go out and buy vinyl. Mm-hmm. And so it's very cool, and they always put out a limited number of things. And they have 2, it used to just be 1. They have 2 per year now. But they announced a bunch of the people that are, showing up in full force, and it is a great list. It is a great list. We've got the Black Keys, we've got Deftones, we've got Iron and Wine, Iggy and the Stooges, Gary Clark Jr., and what's really cool is they always do something that's not been released before. So it's always like a live, it's something that's rare, and so it really encourages that. So we will put the full list, you can go to recordstoreday.com, but we'll put the full list in the link below so you can, plan your attack.
That's true. It's kind of like Black Friday shopping, but for the best music.
It is. Well, what's cool is the other Record Store Day is on Black Friday. So now we have 2 per year. So if you didn't get that one because you were too busy getting your plasma screen, April 20th is your day to get into your record store. And there's so many cool local record stores that this is going to help keep them afloat for the year.
It's good.
So you should support them, especially 100%. When there's cool artists attached.
Okay,
Speaking of cool artists attached.
good little man. You guys, Mark McGrath canceled his cruise that he's on. Singer blames the recent cruise fiasco. He was all set to take his fans from Miami to the Bahamas in October for a utopian safari adventure.
It was the cruise of the 90s. It was the Mark McGrath and Friends cruise. Smash Mouth was going to be there. Spin Doctors, Gin Blossoms, Marcy Playground. I mean, if you grew up in the 90s, wow.
That's like my favorite playlist on road trips.
This was going to be your cruise.
So it would be like a cruise road trip.
With all your best friends who are really into it.
And I would have loved it. But he added that other than the cruise disaster, the Carnival cruise disaster that had really bad press, he said that poop cruise did us no favors either, which I find really funny because apparently septic pipes are breaking in the middle of the Caribbean Sea, and his fans had nothing to do but to have 2 princes soothe their panic.
That's just intense. That's really intense.
I mean, who wants to sit? You're like tanning on like a sewage-strewn pool deck.
That's just not the same.
I mean, it's not the same.
It's not going to be utopian anymore.
It's not.
So they canceled the cruise, which he describes as a real bummer. So I just really hope that there's going to be like a re-cruise, because I know people were pumped for this. The dream of the 90s was still alive.
I didn't even know what was happening, and now I'm really sad that it's canceled, because had I known, I would have booked tickets yesterday.
Been ready for it. It was only $649.
It's a steal for all of that.
It's a steal for all that magic. But hopefully it'll be back on at some point. But until then, it is a real bummer. And we feel your pain, Mark McGrath. Someone we do not feel the pain of because he is everything. Jeff Tweedy from Wilco. He has long been a really respected songwriter, a really respected musician. And, aside from just doing Wilco and putting out albums that have sold so well and producing, he's decided now he's donating 8 hours of recording time at Wilco's home base / studio, which is called The Loft. And so he's going to donate that, and whatever the proceeds are going to go to his children's school, which is Chicago's Northside Prep. So very cool. So I know there's a lot of like crazy Wilco fans, and there's a lot of people that just respect him so much. So if you win this, the money goes to a good place. And he said that he will be at your complete disposal every step of the way. It says that your session will be tracked by a staff engineer and overseen by Jeff Tweedy, who will also help you produce and arrange your song and maybe even play on it if you need him to. And you leave with a CD of a finished mix.
I would want all those things if he produced it, played on it.
Wow.
Maybe gave me a hug while I sang.
Yeah.
All
just
those
supported
things.
you.
Right.
Just maybe like you guys shared some Taco Bell in the studio. I don't know. Something magical.
I mean, I'm sure that if you win, that he would eat Taco Bell with you if you asked him to. So
Yes.
that's exciting.
It
And
ends on March 12th, but it's already above $3,000, so be ready. But you get studio time out of it. So if you're a musician, like you're really looking to record with Jeff Tweedy, or you just want to add this to your belt, or you're just a really big fan, maybe you just want to stand there and your song's just going to be like a clap track.
that'd be great. Or,
Just you and Jeff Tweedy
it'll be
clapping.
like, you could be like, oh, we're going to do Stomp in the studio.
You could. I don't know how into Stomp he is, but
I think
but
he'd
you
get
could
really
convince
into
him.
it. I
You
mean,
could convince him. He's a man of many talents and many genres. So something that you're interested in, we'll put the link below. Go bid on it to your heart's content. And if you win it, take us with you. We will help you record
right
your song.
here, just let
we
us
have background vocals, front ground vocals.
if you do win, though, you can comment on our Facebook link.
You can. Facebook.com/Talkapolis is where our little online presence lives. You can visit us there.
Or Twitter @Talkapolis.
Tweet us all your thoughts.
Yep, that, and go on our phone app because it's completely free and reach us
100%.
there. We're super excited to hear from you. But you guys, that's the end of our show today.
No.
We'll be back tomorrow on
So,
Thursday.
Stick around. Don't even leave wherever you're watching this. Stay there because we'll be back
Just
before you
maybe
know it.
change your underwear, but that's it.
Maybe. Take a nap. Maybe. We'll see you then.
Bye.
Microcasting for your city. Talkapolis.